cooperate na po kayo.
求求您了。
Okay. Next, ano? Okay. Yan, Mr. Tony Yang. That is yours. Misamis Oriental Sand and Gravel Corporation. You have a company beside your own company doon po sa Sanjia, which is located under the PVDiC. Correct? Yes or no?
这个就是Misamis Oriental 有这个沙子的公司，还有旁边就是你那个三甲的公司，这个三甲就是在 PVDiC 里面是吧？
是。
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, nireclaim mo ba ang property?
Reclaim.
Kumuha ka ba? Tanong mo.
有没有获得这个土地呢？有没有获得这个土地 ？Reclaim the property.
Reclaim. Kumuha ka ba ng permit sa PPA?
你从 PPA 获得这个许可证吗？
有，
Meron?
Yes.
Are you sure?
确定吗？
确定。
Submit to this committee that permit that you were able to get from PPA, and we'll be asking also the PPA to be present in the next hearing.
OK， 请把这个文件发给他们，关于这个 PPA 的许可。
pala. Philippine Reclamation Authority pala, PRA. Did you get a permit from PRA?
你从那个 PRA 有没有获得许可证呢？就是要获得这个土地的许可证，要开发这个土地的许可证。
有啊。
有。
PVDiC 里面的那个许可证有啊。
You are under oath. You under oath.
He is mentioning about the PPT permit.
PPP.
PPT.
PVDiC 吧
PPT.
Philippine.
是开发区吧？
开发。
那边那个
PPT 这个吗
PVDiC 哦 PVDiC 吧
PPT. It's PVDiC. It's a
No,
PVDiC.
okay, sa PVDiC. Andiyan sa PVDiC natin. Can you kindly, during that time, sino ang head ng PVDiC?
那个时候 PVDiC 的他们的主人是谁？
Lavinia or Quintana?
那个 Lavinia 还有
Sino daw? Quijana or Lavinia? Quijano or Lavinia?
Lavinia 还是 Quijano？
当时好像是Quijano
Quijano. Mr. Quijano. Administrator Quijano. Please sit on the Attorney Franklin Quijano. The company is Misamis Oriental Sand and Gravel Corporation. Beside his own company, the Sanjia. Mr. Quijano, did they apply for a permit from PVDiC? Is this a part of PVDiC, Attorney?
Your Honors, the whole 3,000 hectare property is part of PVDiC, and PVDiC includes 400 meters away from the shoreline. And therefore, that area, Your Honor, is part of PVDiC. Unfortunately, Your Honor, during my watch, I never issued any permit with any sand and gravel operator.
Okay. Mr. Tony Yang, ang sabi ni Attorney Quijano, no permit.
他说那个Quijano 律师说你没有获得这个许可证，在 PVDiC 的许可证。
No permit.
有啊，我们那里面是给他们租的啊，是给 PVDiC 里面租的啊。
Okay, so I was renting at PVDiC. So
Hindi, iba ang renting, iba ang permit. In renting, Mr. Tony Yang, iba yung pag-upa, iba yung permit na ibibigay sa'yo. So kanina, Mr. Tony Yang, you were telling us that you secured the permit from PVDiC. Di ba? Sinabi mo. Ang sabi naman ni Attorney Quijano, wala kang kinukuha permit. So sino nagsisinungaling sa kanilang dalawa?
因为你刚才有说过，你有获得这个 PVDiC 的许可证，对吧？
反正我们那片地就是给开发区租的啊，那个其他的都是我对这个也不懂，都是我们公司那个翻译东海。
Okay, while they're discussing, Attorney Quijana, there's no public hearing from the LGU on the operation of this corporation? No public hearing, no approval of DNR, no approval of the BOI?
As far as sand and gravel permits are concerned, Your Honor, FERNANDEZ made it a point not to issue any sand and gravel permit to anyone.
Ba't hindi natin to pinasara during your time?
However, Your Honor, the local government unit and the province of Misamis Oriental is the one having jurisdiction over the issuance of sand and gravel permits, Your Honor.
No. You were telling us a while ago that this is under your jurisdiction.
Well,
this is part of the Philippine PVDiC, the Philippine what do you call it? Authority. What's that?
Philippine Veterans Investment Development
Yes.
Corporation.
So, being a part of the of your jurisdiction, you have the power to close it.
Your Honor,
If they haven't
unfortunately-
done any permit coming from you.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, there's an overlap.
What overlap?
In the case of the issuance of sand and gravel permits, the local government unit claims that they are the ones who are empowered to issue permits.
But you know the authority. Why did you not fight
Your
over
Honor,
it?
this is in fact one of the gaps because PVDiC is located within two municipalities, Taguluan and Villanueva, Your Honor. And it is for this reason that this representation was demanding from our engineering office to define thoroughly the river system, Your Honor, because we were worried that there is overdrawing of sand and that the embankments are endangered because of the permits that are being issued by the local government unit.
So while the two municipalities are fighting over who have the jurisdiction over this operation, the operator continue to operate. Is that what you are trying to tell us?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, yes, but not just this corporation we are referring to. There are also operators upstream who were drawing sand and gravel from the
You have the
river.
same case.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what did you do?
Well, Your Honor, this is an issue of conflicts of law because even as we say that FERNANDEZ, which is one of the first eco-zone created through Presidential Decree 538, the subsequent passage of the local government code tended to create that conflict, Your Honor.
Anyway, we haven't read yet the power that was given to your authority, but we will, and we will continue the discussion about this, given the time that we will be able to be knowledgeable about it. Anyway, we'll go to the next page, 28. So we'll be inviting over also the DNR, the BOI, and the LGU and the PRA for this matter. Mr. Tony Yang, nag-ooperate pa siya hanggang ngayon?
请问现在还在继续运营吗？这个公司
有啊，
？Yes, it's still continuously operating.
So, may mga nababayaran dito. Okay, page 28. Pakita natin yung ito yung operation nila. Na hanggang ngayon nag-ooperate pa without any permits, without any public hearing, to the detriment of those people who are living there. Yan. Okay, next page. Mr. Antonio Lim, dito sa inyong corporation na to, meron kayong isang kasosyo na ang pangalan ay Mr. Ricky Go. You know Mr. Ricky Go?
这边有说有一个股东叫做 Ricky Go， 你认识这个 Ricky Go 吗
有啊，认识啊。
？Yes, I know him.
Yes, Ricky Go. Pidea, can I ask Pidea about this certain Ricky Go? Pidea, we heard that there's an allegation that this guy is involved in illegal drugs. Is this true?
Your Honor, he is a person of interest and we would like to request we would just like to request to submit a report instead so as not to compromise the operations ongoing.
I understand. Okay,
这个
one, Mr. Tony Yang,
还有一个
this person, Mr. Ricky Go is a person of interest of the PIDEA. I'm telling you, Okay. Philippine Sangia Steel Corporation. Ito po ang Philippine Sangia Corporation. Ito pong Sangia Corporation ay under din ng PVDiC. Pakikita nga yung yung picture. And that is the facility noong Steel Corporation. And they have their own port, no? At yung kalapit, makikita nyo yung steel, yung kanilang sand and gravel. Meron din silang maliit na port doon. Pero dito, medyo malaki na yung port nila. And there are some instances that the PVDiC was able to what do you call that? Hindi. Yes, they monitor a illegal transshipment of rice smuggling and drug smuggling. In a bit, we will be talking about it. But first, this area of 22.7 hectares is being leased by Mr. Tony Yang doon po sa PVDiC for a price of 30 pesos per square meter in an acceleration amount that runs up to 25 years. Is this correct, Mr. Yang? 25 years ang kontrata mo sa PVDiC.
请问这是对吗？你跟 FERNANDEZ 的合同就是25年。
对啊，25年。
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, sunod na slide tayo. So yan ang loob ng Steel Corporation. Okay? And allegedly, and no, not allegedly, but this is an operation of their steel manufacturing company that transship those metals going to that port. But in a little while, we'll be discussing why they put that place in a commercial port. So, ngayon, ito pong Mr. Yang, itong dalawang building na to, na nakikita natin, yung kulay gray, ano po yan?
The two gray building.
Two buildings.
OK，请问这两栋楼他们是做什么的？
一栋楼是一楼办公，二楼、三楼是那个管理人员的住宿。
管理人员的住宿。
哦
Okay, so the first floor here is the office. Okay, and the second and third floor are the dormitory for the management officers.
How about the employees? How many employees do you have?
那一共有几个员工呢？
那个我就不大清楚了，就是另外那一栋哦，另外那一栋是在三。
How many Chinese lang ang tinatanong ko? Ang haba na sinasabi.
I'm not sure about how many they are.
What? Mr. Tony Yang, nagsisinungaling ka na naman eh. Ikaw yung may-ari ng ikaw may-ari nung Sangia Steel Corporation. As a matter of fact, pag titingnan mo, sige, punta tayo sa susunod na slide. Pakita ko sa iyo kung ilang percentage ang pag-aari mo dyan. Sunod na slide. Hindi. Ayan. Mr. Tony Yang, ikaw si Antonio Lim, 35% yung sa una. At dito sa huli, na Chinese, An Jianxin, that is you. Jianxin. Jianxin Yang.
他说什么？
That's you, correct?
最后那个杨坚新样，也就是你对吧
对啊。
？Yes, that's
Oh,
me.
that's you also. So imagine,
安东尼林是我那个菲律宾名字吧？
you have a 40% as a Chinese Jianxin metallurgical company, which is yours, and Antonio Lip, which is 35%. 75% na pag-aari mo dyan. Tapos sabihin mo sa amin, hindi mo alam kung ilang Chinese na nandun.
因为你看前面这个有这个 Antonio Lim， 就是你的菲律宾名字对吧？他就是占35%，然后那个中文名字那个杨建新，他是占40%，所以你一共有这个75%。
你有啊？里面我公司我就安东尼林的30%呀，你2件事。
Alright. Sige. Antonio Lim, we are telling you, ang dami mo ng pagsisinungaling dito. Ha? Last na to. Pag hindi ka pa nagsabi ng totoo, we will be citing you in contempt. Page 37. Is that your place?
这是你的公司吗？你是工
对，
厂
这个我的仓库。
？Yes, this is my warehouse.
Ikaw may-ari niyan.
对对，
Paano ka nagkaroon ng may-ari niyan? Hindi ka naman Pilipino.
那你如何有这个地产呢？因为你不是菲律宾人啊。
因为我刚才就有说了，我来这边的时候，我爷爷就是有给我办一个菲律宾籍吧，叫安多纽林嘛，我就用安多纽林的，就是申请，就做这个营业执照跟这个买地开仓库啊。
Okay, so I use my Philippine birth certificate with the name Antonio Lim to be able to have this business permit and also to buy this piece of property.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Okay, yung susunod natin, ito yung po nga kanilang ito po yung kanilang corporation, yung New Hope Flour Milling Corporation. Is that your house? Sige, go. Is that your house, Tony Lim?
这是你住的地方吗
对对，我住的地方。
Yes.
？Yes.
LRA, andito pa ang LRA. We'll be tasking the LRA to find out all the properties under the name of Antonio Maestrado Lim. Please submit it to us. Comsec, kung walang LRA, please ask them to submit it to us in the next hearing. Next page. Dito po, Mr. Chairman, pakita po natin that yung involvement ng mga drug personality doon sa kanyang kumpanya na New Hope Flour Milling Corporation. Next na tayo dyan. Huwag na yan. Yan. Oh, no. Balik tayo doon sa GIS. GIS, one more. No. GIS, balik. Page 38. Page 38, please. Mr. Tony Yang, doon sa New Hope Flour Milling Corporation, meron kang kasosyong Alan Lim, a.k.a. Wenxiong Lim.
请问在这个面轮公司，就是 New Hope 的公司，你有没有跟 Alan Lim 做股东呢？
Alan Lim
是林伟雄。
没有。
Wala na naman. Last na talaga to. I'll be citing you in contempt, Mr. Tony Yang.
他说什么？
如果你不说真相，他会再告你。
现在没
May kasosyo ka bang Alan Lim?
有没有
Doon sa New Hope Flour Milling Corporation.
有没有
Who is Wenxiong Lim?
Alan Lim 为兄林的股东呢？
没有。
None.
Wala. O yan, pakita natin. Mr. Chairman, I'll be citing this person in contempt. Many times that he lied. Ang liwanag na maliwanag sa GIS, dyan sa corporation mo, sa Milling Corporation, Rice Milling Corporation, ayan si Alan Lim, kasosyo mo.
这里有说 Alan Lim 的名字。
Now you see,
因为Alan Lim
Alan Lim。
Mr. Chairman,
Before that, maybe
Mr. Chairman, there are two personalities, drug personalities, that I mentioned that are included in the as incorporator of the two companies. And he lied twice. Alan Lim and Ricky Go, who are involved in drugs.
下面这个是 Alan Lim。
Now, in front of us, he is lying.
是吧？
So, I think, Mr. Chairman, it's high time that we have given this guy a chance that we cite him in contempt, Mr. Chairman.
那个绝对没有
Before we cite him in
但是
contempt
如果有可能不
Mr. Yang, Tony Yang,
啊
tanungin mo yung lawyer mo.
问你的律师，
And counsel, can you advise him?
要劝他。
Can you please tell him that his name is in the GIS of the corporation mentioned?
他说什么？
你的名字就是这个公司里面那个资料里面，还有那个 Alan Lim 他们的名字也在这个文件里面那个资料里面，所以你没办法说这个不是你的股东，因为在他们公司里面有吗？有没有看到这个文件吗？
我没看过这个文件。
你是跟他们是股东吗？这个安恩令还有利屁股，因为根据这个文件，他们说你是跟安恩令跟利屁股是一起的，是做股东的。
李继国我有跟他沙场有股东，但是阿南令这个谁我不知道啊。
你这个人是安恩令，对不对？这个里面有安恩令的名字呢，如果你不认识他，为什么他不认识？
因为这个辩论场以前是
Mr. Chairman, I'll proceed muna para mabilis tayo, no? Habang sila nag-uusap ng lawyer nila.
Sige,
I'll go
please
sa,
proceed.
I'll go sa page
Continue.
56. 56.
you can Alalin si Lin Wei Xiong是吧？
Ito, Mr. Tony Yang. Tony Yang. Can you kindly tell me, andito kayo sa bahay, I don't know if this is your house, but I think this is your house. Dito sa left side, sino yung kalapit mo sa kanan mo?
在你
Yung may circle ang mukha.
OK，在第一个图片呢，在你的右边的人有那个圈圈的是谁呀、
那个是以前那个第十期的警察
Sino siya?
阿弟，以前的阿弟
RT
哦阿弟，
RT
以前的
He was the RT before.
RD. Sino siyang RD? General ano?
叫什么？
Anong pangalan niya?
阿杜燕哦阿杜燕嗰年，
阿路言，
我说不
General Anduyan.
安都燕，
Yung sino dyan? Yung nakasalamin o yung walang salamin?
是那个戴眼镜的还是没有
戴
一个
眼镜的，
General Anduyan.
戴眼镜的
Yes.
the one with the
Oh, yung
glasses？
nasa kaliwa, sino siya?
在左边 the left
Yes, on the left
picture
side, please.
OK，在左边的是谁呀、
我现在看不大清楚。
呀，现在看。
Yeah. So, kilala mo na, Tony Yang? Mr. Tony Yang?
I cannot see it. I cannot see it clearly.
General Co-op. Is that the... Rings a bell? General Co-op?
Gerald Co-op，你认识吗？
我
Alam mo, Mr. Tony Yang, kung nasa pelikula ka, best actor ka. Sa totoo lang.
我
Galing, oh. Mr. Tony Yang.
我这个名字，如果是阿弟，我也认识。
Yeah, I think I know the name of Co-op.
Okay. Sige, okay na. So, I want to show a video, no, to our members of this committee, no, para makita natin kung anong klase ng personality meron po si, ano. Aside from nilalabag niya yung ating mga batas, binababoy din niya yung ating mga opisyales ng ating gobyerno. Alam niyo kung bakit? Dahil, because of this video na I will show it to you. Dahil nakita natin na yung kanyang ginagawang pag-abuso sa mga kababayan natin na nandito mismo sa ating bayan, samantalang sila ay mga banyaga. Di ba? Huwag natin hayaan ang mga banyagang katulad nito ay ang alipin sa atin. They here to invade us. Believe us. Sige, show natin yan. Papasok siya dyan sa immigration. Makikita nyo na pagpasok niya, nag-red na siya, nagtuloy-tuloy pa siya. Wala siyang pakialam. Hindi niya nire-respeto ang ating mga immigration officer. Why? We don't know. He established a lot of pakikisama to all those people. Basically, we Filipinos have something also to be regretful. Kasi, pinababayaan natin na tayo ay babuyin ng mga banyagang katulad nito. And for this reason, Mr. Chairman, I move that we cite this person in contempt.
Second.
There is a motion to cite Mr. Tony Yang in contempt for violating Section 11 of the Rules of Procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation. Duly seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Yang, you are now cited in contempt.
你现在已经被告这个污蔑我们这个听证会，污蔑我们这些政府的官员。
我真的不知道那个人，真的不知道。
I really don't know the person.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I make a motion that he be detained at the Quezon City Jail.
One
Move,
minute.
Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to detain Mr. Tony Yang at the
Mr. Chair, until this hearing has been finalized and completed.
there is a motion to detain Mr. Tony Yang until the committee terminates its hearings on the said subject of illegal pogos. Any second? Duly seconded. Hearing no objections, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman Akop.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman Akop.
before the Sergeant at Arms takes over the person of Mr. Yang, kasi meron po akong concern dito sa mga nahuli sa kanya nung siya, o nakita sa kanya nung nahuli siya Kasi this pertains to firearms licenses and license to carry firearms outside. Totoo ba na may mga licenses na nakuha sa kanya to possess firearms and to carry them outside?
Yes, Your Honor. He had a LTOP and a permit to carry IDs when we arrested him.
For how many firearms?
Upon checking with the Firearms and Explosives Office, only for one, Mr. Chair.
Yung lisensya niya for one firearm?
Yes, sir. No. I wasn't able to check the type, but the firearm registration is good for one. We were able to validate that with FEO. There is only one name, one firearm to his name, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, since this is the last meeting of or last hearing of the Quadcom for this season, siguro ito tatanungin ko na dun sa Philippine National Police after or in the next hearing, whether it is during our break or after our break. The other issue that I would like to start, Mr. Chair, is that I think Commissioner Morentes here.
I am, Your Honor.
Yes, and during the pandemic, you were the commissioner of the Bureau of Immigration. Tama po ba?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes. And there are reports that the Bureau of Immigration conducted raids on Pogos during that period. Would that be correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct. Mr. Chair, we will take that up in the next hearing. And may I be allowed to make a manifestation, Mr. Chair, kasi gabi na Mr. Chair, may I be allowed? Magmamanifest lang ako.
Sorry, Your Honor. May I ask that you repeat again your...
May I have the opportunity to make my manifestation kasi gabi na po, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would just like to express my gratitude to my co-members of the committee for finding time to conduct this hearing kasi bakasyon na dapat tayo nung Wednesday pa. So maraming pong salamat sa inyo. Pero meron lang po akong na-observe kanina. Nagsisinyasan na naman si Honorable Fernandez at saka si Madam Cassandra Ong. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung ganon. Sabi naman ni Madam Cassandra Ong, ganon. Tapos gusto pa niyang kunin yung aking sandwich, ibibigay doon kay Madam Cassandra Ong. Sabi ko, bakit isa lang bibigyan mo? So, binigyan din niya si Madam Alice Go ng sandwich. Sabi ko naman, baka magselos si Mayor Dong Kalugay. Pumunta ako doon sa kitchen, pakibigyan nyo nga ng sandwich si Mayor Kalugay kasi baka magselos. So, Mr. Chair, marami pong salamat sa opportunity na binigay nyo sa akin.
Thank you, Congressman Akop. You may now continue, Congressman Fernandez. And please,
Hindi pa ako tapos. For the information of Chairman Akop, that two burgers that I received a while ago, I told the waiter to bring it to Mr. Tony Yang. Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, doon pinadala sa kanila. Anyway, PVDiC, pasensya na po kayo, PVDiC. This is all about you. This time, it's all about you. PVDiC, kayo po ay, noong 2021, sino po ang administrator ng PVDiC? At Attorney Lavinia. Pompey?
Hindi po attorney, Pompey Lavinia lang.
Pompey Lavinia, you were the administrator during that time.
2021, up to November 12, 2021.
And during that time, you remember that a certain Attorney Les Gusey of the Legal Service Division and a certain Colonel Pete Kipil have notified the Office of the Administrator of a certain email coming from Director Alikpala that indeed there was an incident regarding the docking of a vessel from Vietnam at Pilsanji Port. Do you remember this incident?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And on January 30, the Security Service Division received tip-offs on alleged rice and drug smuggling going on at the Pilsanja Port doon kay Mr. Tony Ong. Is this correct?
That's right, Your Honor. That the text message was sent to me, and I alerted the security division.
And a vessel from Vietnam dock at the Pilsanjia Port was subjected to heightened alert as there was a need for PVDiC management to be on guard against a repeat of the Verde Soco incident, where PVDiC employees and the former administrator were subjected to press and congressional inquiries. Is this correct?
That's right. I was very worried of something like that happening again, so we acted on the intel that came to my cell phone that there might be smuggled rice, and there was even, I think somebody told me verbally, possibly illegal drugs.
And that voyage of the vessel MV Binpuk 168 carried loads of 2,900 metric tons of rice. Am I correct?
I cannot remember the exact amount, but it should be in the documents, Your Honor.
And on January 31, 2021, you personally went to the port in order to check
That's right, Your Honor.
if there was indeed an alleged rice and drug smuggling.
That's correct.
And the cargo was held there as need to be checked by Pilsanjia Port dahil hindi siya pwedeng magpasok ng rice because it has no permit to operate as a commercial port. Tama?
Opo, because they actually had there was already a board resolution approving its operation as a commercial port that was
Yes.
that was approved the previous term, but then they had not complied with all the conditions, including public hearing, publication of tariffs, consultation with the other port operators. We have 13 ports in PVDiC, Your Honor.
So in other words, Mr. Pompey Lavinia, you were saying that there was a certificate of board resolution number 2841 series of 2020 which was approved by the former administrator. And who is the former administrator?
By the board, Your Honor, but including
By the
the
board.
former administrator. The
And
administrator cannot approve it by himself.
And that internal document was not meant for public consumption.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, Attorney Quijano. So why was there a resolution granting granting Sanjia a permit to operate commercially?
Your Honor, in the beginning, as they built the plant, Your Honor, the purpose is to manufacture steel bars out from scrap and steel materials, which are both domestically available and from abroad. And therefore, Your Honor, the subsequent request of Sanja was for the issuance of a permit for a port. The request was submitted to the board, Your Honor, for its approval. Subsequently, Your Honor, the board of PVDiC approved the request for the building direction of a port, Your Honor.
Yes. Why do you have to approve a board resolution converting that port into a commercial port without persecuting?
No, there is no...
Wait. I'm still have the floor. While you haven't secured yet a permit coming from the DNR who issued an ECC.
Your Honor, the permit, if you will notice, subjects itself to all the government requirements, including public hearing, Your Honor.
Attorney Quijano, ang sinasabi ko po, bakit hindi muna kumuha sa DNR ng ECC dahil yung ECC nakasabi doon, hindi siya for commercial port. Di ba? Kung hindi pa siya commercial port, walang karapatan ang board ninyo, including you, to approve such resolution converting that to a commercial port.
Your Honor,
ang dami po natin dapat kunin muna ang mga dokumento coming from the national agency before a resolution can be secured from PVDiC.
wala pong converting, Your Honor.
Ha?
The request for a port was hindi po converting to a commercial port. Ang request po ng Sanja was for a port.
Yes.
So, binigyan po ng board ng approval for a port. Yung issue ng conversion, Your Honor, like what was pointed out by Administrator Lavinia, was subsequent because when the port was finished, it was already during the watch of Administrator Lavinia, Your Honor.
Yes.
My term was July 2017 to September 2020, Your Honor.
So for your information, Attorney Quijano, ito ang nilalaman ng inyong resolution. Resolved to grant the intent of Pilsangia Port to engage in commercial operation subject to public hearing or consultation.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, since walang public hearing or consultation, so meaning, hindi mo siya mako-convert into commercial port. Am I correct?
I agree, Your Honor.
Yes. Bakit nakapasok yung mga rice? And I don't know if there is drug inside.
Your Honor, that was not during my watch anymore, Your Honor.
Sino to? Mr. Pompey Lavinia. Bakit?
Bakit po nakapasok?
Yes. Dahil hindi pa naman siya pwede mag-function as commercial port. But you allow to enter all those 2,900 metric tons of rice. Because it's not commercially operated yet.
That's
Dahil
right.
ang sinabi nyo dito, unless a public hearing or consultation must be subjected first.
That's right, Your Honor. That's why-
Have you conducted a public hearing?
At the time, there was no public hearing. That's why we
Yes.
intercepted the boat because there was even no permission for the boat to land.
Yeah, but would you allow the enter of the 2,900 metric tons? Eventually, you have decided to release all those 2,900, and I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Andito nakalagay. At 1:11 p.m. of February 2021, Attorney Gusay informed the administrator that she has verified with BOC Collector John Simon by phone call that the documents of the importation are in order and that BOC has also verified with Regional Director of NICA that there is no alert order for the importation. Suddenly, nagkaroon na ng clearance. A meeting was requested by Collector John Simon with the PVDiC representative in the afternoon. Attorney Gusay was allowed by the administrator to attend the meeting. A report on what transpired during the meeting was submitted by Attorney Gusay on February 2021. During the meeting, Attorney Noe Espinillo Jr. disclosed that PVDiC 1A will be in trouble if the cargo was not released immediately. Sino ang sinasabi ni Noe L. Espinillo Jr., attorney, na kapag hindi na-release ang cargo, PVDiC will be in trouble?
Tama po. We were being threatened by the Bureau of Customs that if we did not release the cargo, I would actually be liable for cases.
Sino sa Bureau of Customs ang nagsabi na you will be in trouble pag hindi na-release ang mga bigas na hindi pa naman siya commercial port? Sino?
I think it's in the report, Your Honor.
What's the name?
Who did it?
You tell me.
I think
going
it's,
to look for it.
I don't have copy of the report, but I think it's the lawyer of the shipper and then Manuel, was it Manuel, the BIR, the customs the customs person in charge in FEBIDEC at that time.
Who's the
And in fact, Your Honor,
Commissioner Guerrero?
No, si Commissioner Guerrero, nag-imbestiga si Secretary Dominguez after. Because they were actually thinking that I was holding the view of the customs and the view of the Department of Finance that I was holding the cargo illegally.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I know that this will take so long, no? This will take so long. We are not done yet. It's already 11:30 and I have an issue first with immigration. But, Labinya, Attorney Labinya, Pompey Labinya.
Yes po.
We will be inviting you over again in the next hearing.
Opo.
We have to settle this issue. And we will be inviting those Bureau of Customs who have signed the release of this illegal smuggling of rice sa Sanjia. Not yet a commercial port, pero ni-release. And even yung initial indication that there are illegal drugs shipment inside was also cleared by NICA. Am I correct?
Yes, after the dog, I had the K9 dog sniff all of the cargo, Your Honor. And then the report that we got had come from NICA. That was what they said. But then NICA denied that there was such an intel report, Your Honor. But of course, I cannot verify 100% that the report actually came from NICA. I was told that the report came from NICA.
Okay, thank you so much. In the Mindanao Container Terminal, you know that Mindanao Container Terminal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung 48 hectares under the PVDiC port natin,
Yes, Your Honor.
which is being handled by the ICSDI.
Yes, Your Honor.
And during that time, there is a designated examination area. Di ba meron tayong designated, tinatawag natin DEA?
Opo.
Meron tayong DEA, designated examination area.
Opo.
During your time, nasaan ang designated examination area? Yung Xray natin na supposedly, di ba? Yun na nag-check ng mga pumapasok nating cargo. Saan siya nakapwesto? Sa loob ng Mindanao Container Terminal o outside, nakalagay doon sa PVDiC?
If I remember correctly, Your Honor, nasa labas.
Yes, why? Why did you allow this? Who contracted the contract with Golden Sun and the PVDiC for a 30 years up to 2030? The contract together with the Golden Sun. Yung Xray natin wala sa loob, naandun sa labas. Paano natin ma-check ang lahat na pumapasok na kargamento kung nasa labas siya?
Tama po yun. Existing na po yun when I came in, so I don't know who
And why you did
contracted
not check it and try to cancel that contract? Wala na tayong ma-check, Mr. Chairman. Lahat ng papasok doon dinadala sa PVDiC, doon ini-Xray. Sige, Mr. Quijano.
Yeah, Your Honor. During my watch, Your Honor, I called the attention of Mindanao.
Container Terminal.
No, the inspection unit for Xray. In fact, Your Honor, I brought one of the Xray units inside. However, you know, Your Honor, because of that, I got the heat and the people operating the Xray got so angry. Eventually, Your Honor, customs insisted.
And who owns the Golden Sun that operate as a service provider for that Xray?
I cannot...
What is the name? Kilala mo to. You tell us.
I cannot with certainty say that, Your Honor, because I was not a contracting party of Golden Sun. The Golden Sun contract was entered into before my watch, Your Honor.
Mr. Pompey, who owns the Golden Sun?
I do not know, Your Honor, but the documents should be in FERNANDEZ.
PVDiC, kayo pareho eh. Ba't hindi nyo alam? Is it Dennis Uy? Yes or no?
Ano po?
Dennis Uy.
I don't recognize that name, Your Honor.
Sa Golden Sun? Yes or no? Hindi.
I don't recognize the name. I don't know.
Hindi mo kilala yung Dennis Uy.
Hindi ko po kilala.
Ikaw, Mr. Quilano, hindi nyo kilala.
I haven't read the contents of the contract, Your Honor.
And the contract states up to 2030.
Yeah, it was
Correct.
the previous administration, Your Honor.
And the Xray, it's outside the terminal.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, despite my protestation, it was brought out by the customs
At
men.
dito papasok ang lahat ng hindi mo dumadaan sa Xray. Mr. Chairman, all the cargos na nanggagaling po sa Mindanao Container Terminal, dumadaan sa kanilang Xray doon sa labas ng terminal. Saan ka naman nakakita ng ganitong klase ng... Correct. Nakalabas na yung cargo bago may dadaan sa Xray. And they have contract until 2030. Mr. Chairman, we need to investigate this further. Punta po tayo sa immigration. Immigration. Doon sa Miss Alice Go, remember that we have talked about the yung mga nahuli na mga 323